Hi, welcome to the G Spot here on Joy Prime on the Multi TV channel and also on the DSTV channel 281. My name is Mzgee. It's a great privilege to have you join me on the show. Now, I've heard stories of people who have become stars and have changed totally from attitude to even outlook. You know, everything changes. But I keep asking, what else do you expect? They have become stars. The demand on them is even bigger than it used to be. And I've heard stories about how people say they don't get it when their friends become stars. So here's one of those people who do not get it, that their friends have become a star and have decided to neglect them. So this is from Bob Blanco. He says, it does. He says, it really does. My bestie had the chance to play a role in a movie. Like, he's now busybody. You call and she goes like, dear, I'm gonna call you, but never. You hang out with her, then she'll be like, please, let's not talk loud. Like, we used to be loud and play in the sand at the beach, but now, no. So that's one of the people who is worried that their friend has changed ever since she became a star. But this person thinks like things are actually supposed to be so. And he is Royal Johnson. He says, it does really affect attitude because celebrities become the audience or media targets, thereby changing everything about them, from attitude to their wardrobe, hairstyle, and even who to be in a relationship with. This is the one that fascinates me. And he says, and because of the negative influence on them, some make deep mistakes and live their entire life to regret it. So these are comments from you on our Joy Prime page on Instagram. Now I'm going to have a discussion with the stars who matter. They will tell us how much of an influence stardom has had on their persona, and if they think that the men are actually influenced more than the women gets influence. Join Echo Smith Asante, who is an actor, a producer, a director here as well, and also Nana Boro, who will make a higher day. He's a musician, as they discuss this issue with me here on the G Spot. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Why, when I gave you the accolade of a producer, director, you're laughing. Why? You yourself, you're not sure. You're not sure whether you are a director and producer and an actor.
I can be everybody.
You can be everybody.
By default, as an actor, I'm everybody.
You are everybody. Anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How much of an influence has stardom had on you?
Influence? I mean, come on, let's expect it. Let's put this scenario. When the stars go up, everywhere becomes bright. So there's supposed to be some change. Allow. There's some liftment. I mean, the preacher man would say there's been an upliftment from one step to, you know, stubborn would say from what, 0 to hero.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I'm eating, your friends saying, cocoa every day and God has blessed me that I can buy bread and add it to it, allow me to buy the bread and add it to it, you know, that kind of thing. So yes, there's been some measure, enormous measure of change. And it's because of the society we live in. They don't expect to see you in certain areas. They think you belong to some. I mean, right here when we were coming, I dropped off my car and the security person is like, every time I see you on TV, you are like this big man and everything. I never knew you were that simple. I'm like, hello. I'm human, you know, but sometimes it's the kind of roles as actors, it's kind of roles we keep on playing. People think this is who you are. They've locked you in a box. So if they see you somewhere and you are something else, no. I mean, if before I became a Echo Smith Asante, I'm always queuing to buy watch, which I still do. Yes, sometimes
you still do that?
I have to close.
Why? So that I look for you.
No, it comes to Sphinx. You find me. Yeah.
So those who live on the Sphinxes.
No, a couple of people know. I don't. Charlie, sometimes I want to see the thing that the woman is giving me. As an individual, I'm not that kind of person who would always rely on somebody to get something for me, especially when it comes to edible things. I need to be there. You know, I was not brought up with a silver spoon in my mouth. So this is the things I would do. But when you go to a place and they're like, they will stare at you. They will look like, I mean, allow me to function. And so, but if you're not strong enough as an individual and you allow the society to have too much effect on you, you become something else. And then they would turn around and say, with your channel, with your answer, you are this, you are that. So yes,
So society is what actually
Yes,
influences the change.
they are moving us like dummy.
How many people have moved you so far?
You know, I always say, put this across, it's the people around us that change the most.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The people around you when you become celebs.
When you become known, you understand, because when TV so 1 or 2, Charlie, that means do come, make a call them today, Charlie, today's. Then you know we are human beings. Then you begin to say, Charlie, which kind of pressure? Charlie, the thing to day like that. You understand? So you need to be a little bit, paranoid when it comes to that thing. Then you need to be siding out from all those stuff. You understand? Because once they see you out there, they perceive you to be Charlie, all that. You understand? And sometimes too, it's not like that.
So you are saying that you do not necessarily change.
Mostly the people around
you,
yes,
that cause any change that might come.
Definitely.
That's a strange one.
Yes.
For at least from what Echo has said.
Yeah.
So
it's quite the same. It's quite the same, because when looking at.
But for the people, you won't have changed. But for the people who will call you, say, "Oh, Charlie, mami do no kakra," you won't have changed.
Oh, it's not. You see, there are two sides to this. You understand? We the artists and the people as well. But I think the majority or the vast side comes from the other side of
now,
the
have
world.
you changed?
Me particularly, I can talk for myself.
Have you changed?
I have, in a way, because, in every step in life, you need to change. You understand? Even with your friends, your kind of people you have around you, even the kind of girls, the kind of relationship. Yeah, trust me, because, Charlie, I quite remember my first heartbreak when I was in school. If I see the girl today, I was like, Charlie, by me, which kind of girl is this? You understand? Because level change. You see, it's step by step. It's life. You see, when you get to a certain height, then you say, okay, so this is how the world is. You understand? And you get to a different height, you say, oh, okay, I'm seeing it this level. You understand? And then in life, when you slack small, they'll use you as a stepping stone. Because, Charlie, we live in the jungle. It'll be a word. We'll lose you to the next level.
So you have changed.
So, yeah, of course.
Echo, apart from the fact that you still go join the queue to buy, I'm sure when you go to the watchy stand, they don't allow you join the queue. I'm sure the woman is able to fish you out and say,
I will join the queue.
No.
Listen, you see, allow them to serve you.
Yes.
Stay your way. They're like, how much? What do we get for you? It's like
exactly.
That. When
so
you
skip
go
the
to the
queues.
bank, no, if you're going to go to the bank, they see you, they want like, oh, this is the guy we all know. Let me give him a little attention. It's sweet.
It's sweet, eh?
Yes, it's sweet.
But apart from all that, have you changed? No, forget about the fact that you're growing and all that, and then you.
That's a normal thing for
everybody. Yes,
everybody.
but have you changed with the kind of friends you hang out with? Because you made mention of that in the initial remarks. The kind of places that you would not go anymore, and the people you don't want to associate with.
Well, when it comes to association, I don't mean semu sebi. The people you knew when you were climbing up that ladder are the same people you're going to meet when you come down. So you better be good to them. So when it comes to friends, I don't really say that Echo. So now I hang out at Trasaco with this, that. Nah. My principle for life is very different. I belong everywhere. I can go down where, and I belong everywhere. I will give you a bit of my time, give you a bit of my time, so that in case you are blaming me, like, oh, Papa, because I won't, for instance, I wouldn't say, okay, my car is faulty. Charlie, my brother is Charlie, take the car to the mechanic for me because I don't belong to them. Nah. I go there and say, hey, boss, one guy's on here, they try me. That's what I
was going to say, because people won't go, because he says once they see that I'm a celeb and I've come there.
It's their time to shine. If the thing is 10 and say 20, master J15, yeah, uncle. Okay. Let them chop some.
But having them be people who have looked down on you because, like you said, society expects you to live a certain life and to, mingle with certain kind of people, find yourself in certain places. And so once they begin to see you in places that they think that are for normal people, in quotes, or the ordinary person, they begin to look down on you?
You see, they don't look down on you. They see you in a certain perspective. You see, they are mindful. This society we live in, they are like the double-edged sword. Okaha no akaha. If you try to be the don't touch me, please. Hi, hello, bye, hello. You know, that kind of thing. But you come close, Charlie, this guy cool like that, this guy is not like that. But Charlie, be like, whatever you do, they will talk about you. So live the life that you feel comfortable with. Trust me, yes, I can't be going to, I don't remember the last time I went to the beach. Because sometimes it's because of the way they will stare. They make you feel uncomfortable. Right. I mean, you go there, this is an old-time friend, if it's an opposite sex and you're hanging out with, like, they don't even know who you are with. But they will draw the conclusion, and some of them will take pictures and tweet and send on Instagram, like, and it's like if you don't have the heart and you don't have an understanding partner, you are in deep, you know. So sometimes you just avoid certain things, not because you are who you are, so you don't know. I prefer go to some small pool with some known friends and then go have the fun instead of go there and people you can't even have the fun that you want. Because, hey, Echo, Charlie, let's take a selfie. Sometimes you are at the beach to reflect or to just go into some super because something happened for your life is like, what do you think? But we are in the public eye, please. This is not the time for you to think. Hey, let's take a picture. And the girls will hold you, hug you, and then some of them will position their buttocks some way. That we just saw something.
That's the kind that Nana Bro likes. That's the kind that Nana Bro likes. But Nana, tell me about how, like Echo is talking about, the way they look at you, even just the staring alone, makes you feel like,
You see, that's why I said before that, even the kind of girls you hang out with, and you find yourself.
Hey, your emphasis is on.
Oh yes, because Charlie, they make and break us. Okay. I go more with a girlfriend, seeing another girls, let's say some Legon girls, hey, can I have a picture? Then they'll give their phone to my girlfriend that I'm working with to take a picture. Like, ordinarily, she'll get pissed. Like, why? Maybe I can take it. You understand? She'll get pissed off. So if you don't understand, if you don't get a woman who understands the job on that level, that, this is everybody's man. When he comes home, he's mine. Charlie, another problem, you understand, it's going to be another problem. And, creative arts people, everything is driven by emotions.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, of course. We are emotional people. You understand? Yeah.
But aren't you supposed to toughen up so much that, like Eko is saying, the responses you get? So, for instance, the example you gave, you went out with your girlfriend, and some girl says, take a picture. Right. Aren't you supposed to tell the girl that, no, this is my girlfriend, so she can't take us a picture? They've already
assumed whatever they want to assume. Leave them to me.
You understand? Charlie, it's not easy.
Leave them to me. I mean, it's life. It's life.
It's
sometimes it's beautiful.
That's what I was saying. Like, a lot of these things is the kind of people around us who change. You understand? Yeah, because small thing. Hey, Charlie, obey style there. Hey, Charlie, right? But normal on the normal level.
No, but you see, on that side, I also actually agree with you. Sometimes you're even your old friends, your own buddy. When you go out, sometimes forget that you are the one on TV. So people want to take picture with you. People want to give you that respect. That you can go out with the club and there are no chairs and everything. They will spot you alone. Yeah, with like 5 people. Like, there's one chair called. Can you come and sit? And your guys were like, what do you mean by you when you come? That kind of thing.
Yeah, so they won't understand that you're on a different level right now. You understand? Yeah, you're on a different level right now.
But who finds it difficult to handle stardom between the man and the woman? No, I want you to tell us because you're in the industry with them.
It's different.
I'm asking because, we hear all the time that the women want to live a certain kind of life. They want to flaunt certain things. They also get harassed most often. And so I'm asking.
I think, from my point of view, I think all apologies to my fellow female, but I think they are at a disadvantaged and very advantaged.
Okay.
They are at a disadvantage, but they are very advantaged. For instance, Naboro is wearing this jacket. I'm wearing this shirt. I can wear it 1 million times to 100 functions. I don't care.
Is it that you don't care or?
No, we are not. I'm not bothered.
Men, you know.
I'm not bothered. It's at an issue. And I said, and if, for instance, you have a black blazer like that, you can always wear it with a different shirt.
Yeah.
But I have colleagues, female colleagues. I almost mentioned her name because I always ask them when they're like, wardrobe, no? What's the size of it? Because almost every function, every event, you are in a different thing. Is it like you finish and go and give it back to them, or they are all stuck there? Because you don't wear them again.
It's crazy.
So what is the point? Sorry, that's my point of view. Why are you so, but that's the disadvantage. But the advantage is that, unknowing to me, I mean, anytime you are in a new thing, everybody sees you new and like, hey, this girl in level with this. This girl. So when you have suitors coming in, they know this is where your level is. So they come a level above you.
Then all of them should have been married by now.
Oh, well, not every relationship leads to marriage. Some are for just benefits and the fun you get from it.
Okay,
so the fun did they get?
But you are just talking about how.
No, but the women did they get tamper? Someone like you go day one corner. You see this? Charlie, for call and give me. They will call. But they fly you go Dubai, Nigeria and things. Oh, it happen. We did Ghana.
We would hear more about what happens when you become a star after the break. But I have one individual, a female, who is going to share her journey with us here on the G-Spot. Stay tuned.
The Vicki that I want to be is who I am behind the scenes. Allow me to live my life. I don't fake. I can't fake. I can't fake. I like to be comfortable. If it's one city I have, I can't act like I have 10 cities. That's not me. So it's been quite easy for me because of who I am and how I decide to live my life. People will talk regardless. People will talk. If you change it every time, they will say it. If you don't change, they will say it. So as an individual, which one is best for you? For your pocket and for your comfort? So you decide. Don't let society decide for you.
Hi, welcome back to the G-Spot. We are shooting from the premises of Orca Decor on the Spinkters Road. If you love our sets, you can visit Orca Decor. You get all kinds of furniture. You get bedroom, furniture, the hall for your office, your living room. You can get all kinds of kitchenwares from here. You can get sports, everything that has got to do with your child's sporting activities. You can find them here at Orca. If you need decor, this is the place to be, and they say they want to make beautiful memories with you. So pass by their premises and make a purchase. If you've been watching, you know that we had Ekosmita Santi and Anaburu talk about the influences that comes with stardom. Now, I'm going to be speaking to just one person, one beautiful lady. I've known her a while now. We've had our own ups and downs, and it all had to do with the job. But today, she has the opportunity to tell us how much influence stardom has had on her personality. She's always been this Vicki, or this is a Vicki that has become toughened and has become more strong and more likable, or more enviable, or more successful because of the kind of things that stardom has thrown at her. You're welcome, Vicki Zuga. She's an actress, and you definitely will know her from back in the day. She's still, it's like she's been there, like, Grace Notte time, but, she's been acting a while now. How many years now?
About 13.
Yes, because I know
13.
it's about 10 years now. Because 13. The last time I know that when Van Vicki decided to do his first production, Friday night, I was on that set. And that's about 10 years. Now, that was in 2007. So I know that you've done a lot. Well, 13 years and still going strong.
To God be the glory.
So what has kept Vicki? Stardom. Have you been, this thick?
It's God. It's God, and sometimes the kind of decisions I decide to make as an individual. I'm one person. I don't let society decide for me. I do what I'm comfortable with. So I think that with God has kept me.
I love this, your blue hair.
Thank you. I'll get you one.
Okay. I can't wait to wear one on the G-Spot. But now, you see, you have come a long way, 13 years. You've seen a lot of faces. Do you think that 13 years ago, you were that kind of Vicki that could say anything they wanted to say, anyhow they wanted to say it, anywhere they want to say it?
Change is the only constant thing in life. Whether you are a public figure or not, you must change. As the years go by, everybody changes. I mean, even physically, I have changed. So definitely, with or without TV, there will still be some change. So I don't think being on TV has done so much to me as an individual. Because as I said earlier, I don't let TV or the society decide for me. I do what I'm comfortable with. So
has society learned to accept that Vicki who they watch on TV and want to be a certain Vicki they've seen, and the Vicki that you really are? Has society learned to accept you that way, do you think?
Not every time. Sometimes it's difficult for you to convince them that, okay, the person on TV is different from the person I really am, so allow me to live my life the way I want to. It gets difficult sometimes, you know, if you want to live your life and you're on TV, sometimes it contrasts. You are in a certain place and you are not allowed to be there. And I always say that as long as I'm happy, I'm not complaining. Let me be the judge whether I want to be there or not. So leave me alone, let me live my life. Yesterday, for instance, I dropped my son off at school, and a friend called, we were talking, and I was like, I just dropped my son off at school. And then he was against it. He didn't understand why I should drop my son off at school. You should get a driver, you should get... I'm like, Charlie, I want to have personal relationship with my son's teachers. My kids' teachers, I have that personal rapport with them. I have their numbers. I call them so much so that sometimes when I call, they don't answer. That's the kind of relationship I like to build with my people who are around my children. So if I drop my child off at school, why should it be a big deal? Just because I'm on TV, my children can have me? No. So I do things I want to do. If I'm on set, I'm playing a different character. I'm giving a role to play someone else. That is not Vicki Mzgee. That's someone, that's Jessica, that's some Lorinda, that's some other, that's some Avia. I'm to be playing you, interviewing someone. I mean, that is not me. The Vicki that I want to be is who I am behind the scenes. Allow me to live my life. And it's been like this for me forever. You know, it's been like this for me forever. So the pressure is not really much on me because I don't fake. I can't fake. I can't fake. I like to be comfortable. If it's one CD I have, I can't act like I have 10 CDs. That's not me. So it's been quite easy for me because of who I am and how I decide to live my life.
And I'm sure there are people also who are not excited that you still would want to show. If you have 100 million, you still want to live like you have 100 million. If you have one CD, you want to live like that. There are people who say, like you're saying, somebody said, why are you dropping off your son? You have to get a driver. I'm sure there are people who you go certain places in certain outfits who say, but Vicki should know better. She's on TV and all of that.
I know, but just as my colleague said earlier, Echo Smith, people will talk regardless. People will talk. If you change it every time, they will say it. If you don't change, they will say it. So as an individual, which one is best for you? For your pocket and for your comfort? So you decide. Don't let society decide for you.
And Echo Smith said that you, the women, are disadvantaged and advantaged as well. I'm sure you heard his explanation. Is this something you also buy into?
Yes, I think to an extent.
Some allergy will call and say,
to an extent. To an extent, stardom is something that if you allow it to how do I put it? To affect it negatively, it will. Okay? Sometimes you get all those calls and all those sponsors and all those freebies and everything, but how long is it going to be there? Because some of the things, once you start getting them free like that, you forget that one day it wouldn't be there, so you get used to it. Then if it's not there anymore, you are not able to manage yourself. So me, for one, I like to work for my money. If it comes in from if some freebie comes in, I'll definitely take, but I don't rely on stuff like that just because I'm on TV. So I like to work for my money, and I feel proud when I'm able to buy something expensive, or I'm able to go on a trip with my own money. So it depends on the individual and the way you want to live your life.
So how many of the freebies have you had? So how many of the allergies have called and all of that in 13 years of your career? How many of the trips have you had to go on?
I'll tell you. I'll definitely tell you. Once the show is done, I'll tell you.
Once the show is done. Oh no, but at least you admit that, you know, there have been times when you've also had that call, you know, that this is somebody is admiring you so badly. You admit that there's been times like
Yes, we get that a lot.
Have you fallen in love with any of those people?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because once you're in this kind of position, you're not sure who is coming for the fact that you're on TV or who really wants you. So you get confused and then you're not able to make some decisions. So I haven't fallen in love with someone who lives abroad and then sees my picture or sees a movie of mine and calls and go and says they're in love with me. I don't know, but it doesn't work for me like that.
Why?
We need to know each other, at least. Like, let me see you, see me. TV is deceptive sometimes, so you can't just love me because of a film of mine or just some Instagram picture. No, I won't take that kind of love.
Okay, so, but then I just want to ask one more question there, then I move on, you know, about how, you know, but why do the men think that it's a constant that once you're on TV, and you're female, you're an easy target, they can always have you once they have money?
Because you are exposed. Because you're exposed. I mean, men like what they see. I mean, men are attracted.
It's not because they get it. They've tried and they get it, so they know that, you know, or they know that once you're on TV, you need to keep alive. So,
well, I think that's a myth. It's not true. It's not true. Some of us are actually more difficult than a normal girl on the street. But maybe just because one or two of... Echo, please. Just probably because one or two actor, musician, or someone has been able to do the unacceptable.
It's not unacceptable. Everybody and where they find love anyway. So
well, but not for you to just respond to every dick and hurry that comes your way. Everybody that's like
has the money, and you need.
So it's all about the money. This is all about the money.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move away from that and talk about, you know, how people perceive you beyond, you know, the alleged calls, you know, because you played a certain character. I'm sure you walk on the street and people say, that girl's a bad girl.
Yeah.
You know, she used to do this in the movie, I saw her, so she'll be bad.
Yeah.
And they begin to treat you that way.
Yes, I've had that personal experience with a colleague actor, Ken Fiate. His auntie doesn't like me because of a movie I acted with Ken. Leave me alone. And I maltreated Ken in that film, and the day I met his auntie, you won't imagine what the woman did to me until date. I always ask Fiate every time I meet, does your auntie still hate me? He goes, yes, yes, yes. She doesn't like you. Even if she sees you on TV, she switches the channel. I'm like, really?
What did you really do in that movie?
I think I poisoned him. It's an old movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the effect of your job. How does family respond to things like this?
Well, I think they understand.
Do they?
I make them understand.
You know, like this is their royal, or their you know, somebody they regard hold in high esteem, and people, you know, on the streets would just want to, because they are in a certain movie, want to talk about them anyhow. Sometimes aren't you, your family, tempted to react? No.
My family is rather my number one critic. Sometimes when I act a certain kind of role in a film, they attack me even more than the public does. And I make them understand. I mean, none of my family members is an actor, so definitely, obviously, they don't understand how it works. So I do what I can to make them understand that, okay, this is not me. This is not really what I am. But it's just a character I'm trying to play.
I'm trying to say, when did Vicki become like this?
I know, I know. And there was a time, I think, I did some other tattoos. They know I have tattoos, but I promised that I wasn't going to do anymore. And I did a film with some fake tattoo. Hey, calls! Oh. I had to actually take a photo of that part of my body to prove it was a fake tattoo. So I have time for them. I try to explain.
You try to explain to them. The men are going to join us, and Echo Smith and Nana Boro. They're joining us because I want us to be able to have a conversation that is balanced, both female and male. And so Echo Smith will join us and would delve into all the controversies surrounding what we do and how, you know, it affects the next move you make. When Echo is on set, Vicki will talk better. And I'm sure when Nana Boro is telling us more, Vicki will also respond better. So let's have Nana Boro and Echo Smith Asante join us for the next round.
You and the girls, they know what weekend they go Abuja and they are down. They go Dubai and they are back. They go here and they're like,
they come, Charlie, the things.
we all they do the work, but we don't see it all. But you see, when they get used to all these things, and all these people who are going out with, most of them are married.
You see, these big men, the things know they work. You understand? So you go do things. Before you go come up small, then you go die. You know the things, the stress that they go.
No, I hear it's very nice, eh?
People, they do them. Oh, we don't do them.
The way life is going these days, that the women always just want the kids and they don't care about the men. The future, our leaders are all going to be some way.
Oh, we the slave kings, we too, we did. Yeah.
And welcome to the final round of the G-Spot here on Joy Prime. My name is Mzgee, and we've been talking about the influences that come with being a star. Are they negative? Are they positive? How do these stars handle them? And initially we had Echo Smith Asante and Nana Boro discuss with us what it is like to be a star and all the pressure and the influence that comes with it. Then Vicki and I had a tete-a-tete where she told me about, you know, how it's been for her in this 13 years that she's been in the industry. All of them are here. Echo Smith Asante, Vicki Zuga, and Nana Boro. All three of them. 2 actors, 1 musician. And me, myself, I'm here with Dadana. And that's the latest song from Nana Boro. It's called Dadana. And everything is Dadana. We are here on the G-Spot. So you're welcome once again. I think that, okay, there was no way we could have kept two actors together. Because they are gossiping on the set. I don't know what they're talking about. And they have left us alone. Anyway, we want to say a special thanks to Gandor Cosmetics, the producers of UB Hair Relaxer, for sponsoring the show, and also thanks to Okadeco for hosting us. My hair is by Cute Cut. Her number is on the screen. You can call her and go to the salon and get your hair done. Also, my makeup is by Ellie's Makeover. And now we come to the final segments. So you've heard Vicki. You know, she tried to answer your last suggestions before you left during the first round, where you talk about the women being at advantage and a disadvantage.
Yeah. She tried. She attempted the question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She tried. I don't know whether it's
in exams, for instance, I can give you a C or something.
But you know, in this industry, it's the men that get all the freebies.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Let's start on that.
Define freebies. What is it that I don't know?
There are those who get the girls. There are those who get babies without the baby stuck on them. You know, some of the guys who have like 3 baby mamas, but they'll be moving about like they don't have a single child. But yet the babies are always stuck on us. And these ones get free stuff wherever they go.
Where is the stuff? You know
what I'm saying? I can't.
List examples. Number 1, A. 2B, number 3, AB.
The 2 she's mentioned, you've not counted, so she cannot go on.
I don't know.
You see?
Wait. Is that how you have started?
Me, I like the note on wishing because she's giving you room.
No, you have started.
Okay.
Not joke.
You know, but you know, like she's saying, let's start on that note. The men would have baby mamas, 3 of them, sometimes even 4. You know,
5.
And 5 baby mamas.
Yesterday I saw 5. Some Nigerian artist has 5 baby mamas.
Wow.
At the end of the
But he's free.
The slave queens, they talk.
No,
but you have moved. You haven't addressed the issue.
No, even if listen, the bedding is still on us. So.
Because how many of them are taking care of these baby mamas?
All of them are they're taking care of them.
Are they?
Hey,
sure.
If you want your image to be positive, you better do. No, Vicki, don't joke. You will get one of them who is the jata of it and will torment your life. You say you are what a showbiz personality.
So out of like 3 or 4 baby mamas, you take care of one.
Because she's a married jata. If you don't take care of her,
exactly.
No. You see, on this note, there are some people or some women who will come into your life and say, "Oh dear,
I just want a child.
I want a child with you." Then that's it. I'm sure some of the men or the guys have babies they don't even know about. Yeah. They don't know about it because some fine guy, no why okay, Vicki, if you want to actor, no, but a few of them, most of them, I think, are very responsible. They take care of their kids. They will do weekends. They will go for them, because Sabi, you have 2 or 3 of them, and you married one or something. You don't expect the other people jealousy, women jealousy. You will kill yourself. So stay there, and your children want to see you. I'm home. Let them come. Save peace. But you go and look, you are flaunting the one who is married to you, and never quite you are flaunting or two. The eye they will take look you. What you say? You die early. So let them remain where they are. But let's come to the woman's side.
I don't want to mention names. So.
Don't mention names now. Say example A. Example A, like we were discussing behind that. Okay, listen, Mzgee. We're all in this industry. Some of them are even more talented than others. Some of them are even more famous. Some started 37 years ago. Yeah, friends, and Tiko Bakuno started to your Bemano. We choose Obani by and do 6 months. 6 months, poo. What they want to find your man born you see, so that I think that's what will come with freebies. Ours is more responsibility. I mean,
the freebies, your freebies is the women and getting children out of that.
Yes, and that becomes your
I'm
burden.
looking at it from the other side. Look at the long-term effect of these things. I mean, car machine, but if a woman is used to well, if a woman is used to all these freebies, she becomes lazy eventually, and
she doesn't end up getting a good marriage.
Yeah. See some of these things.
No, I mean, let's do the research and see how many of the women in this industry are happily married.
But as for the happily, how will you know?
Oh, you see it on their faces.
Because all of them show that they are.
All of them are
the few that are married.
Mzgee, have you done the research? Your next program, do the research and put it on there.
No, but the winner. Okay, tell me. Except you have something to tell me.
No,
because I'm not sure.
I've not done the research. I said you do the research
sure they will
about
tell
the
me
women
otherwise.
That what they are not married.
They are not happily married.
Okay, let's stick to married. Whether they are happy or not. Married. Every marriage has its own wahala. So they are married.
They are married.
Yes. How many of them?
Well,
but looking at the rate
wait,
of divorce,
how many of them?
Wait, how many of the men who are married?
Oh, Eko is married.
Beverly Afaglo is married.
Ajete is married.
Choir Master is married.
Choir Master is married.
They are all individuals. They are individuals.
The guy, the amazing guy.
Okay, let's go.
Eko is married.
Beverly Afaglo is married.
Ajete is married.
Stelly is married.
Majid is married.
Shali Frimpong Manso is married.
John is married.
Becca is married.
Becca just got married. Okay, wait. Fred Nyama is married.
Baby Bright is married.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. When I can, she comes in.
Let's go. Musicians. Sarkodie is married.
The female.
Stone Boy is married.
Oshami Kwame is married.
Mine is in the pipeline. So what are you talking about?
Mine is in the pipeline.
That's it. Hey.
Bring evidence.
But how come I'm forgetting all the
Vicki is married.
Simagru is married. Really?
Listen, the people are mentioning.
Okay, but you see, apart from that, if the man doesn't come, how does a woman get married?
Oh, hello. You see, one like this.
Except you are trying to say that the women in the industry do not want to marry.
No, it's not their making, I think. I'm speaking my mind. Nobody has told me their problem. But I think when, like she said, when you still get these freebies, you're on TV. This man wants you, gets you. When you go to Nigeria, I hear. I could be lying. Please, I don't have this information in total.
Hey.
I mean, I don't. I want to plead the Fifth Amendment or whatever they call it. They are there. It's alleged. That, I mean, you could have chiefs, big guys. So these actors, well, they will come and they will bet. They say, well, you want Jaguar B or you want Range. This one say go give you what? I mean, the highest bidder gets it. And then they fly you. Oh, you and the girls, they know what weekend they go Abuja and they are down. They go Dubai and they are back. They go here and they're like,
they come, Charlie, the things.
We all they do the work, but we not the sit up. But you see, when they get used to all these things, and all these people who are going out with, most of them are married. And they want to have fun and just hang out with you because you're a celebrity. And you get used to it. Now, reality dawns on you. You are growing. And you'll be forced to what? Go and just get like, they get to that stage where they say, but nowadays the men say, they don't matter. As a woman, I can take care of my, if you can. But, Miss, I have a concern. In fact, let me use this opportunity. The way life is going these days, that the women always just want the kids and they don't care about the men. The future, our leaders are all going to be some way because the kids, they go this year small. This one, daddy is too strict. They will go, mommy is okay. Let's go to friends. So they will be so imbalanced if you are not careful. Because if they have all these things, the girl has got for the freebies, got 3, 4, 5 houses, 3 cars. Work is good. You're pumping a crab and when you know, now, but here now, but what are you going to give? When you come to give me head stress. You better stay away. If it's your son, please, I can take care of the son. Are you okay? And when they say that and say we are in our corner to you say we are having baby mothers.
I have a problem with the way Ekwa is addressing the whole thing. He's generalizing it. Like
no,
that's how it is in the
I'm
industry.
making a general assumption.
There are still some genuine, very hardworking.
Oh, certainly. So I can mention the hard workers that I know.
Oh, mention them.
You can.
Mzgee.
Vicki Zuga.
Vicki Zuga. Like I know. I wouldn't know how they will feel for me to mention their name on air, so I won't do that. But I know for a fact, people that you are with, they are seriously hardworking. In fact, number 1 hard worker, Yvonne Nelson, that I've experienced, I've worked with. Hard worker. She doesn't joke. She's not sleeping. And so there are people who are working, but majority of them, see, all they want is to come on TV. That's all. So they use it as a Mami here one cinema the mami close up keke. Every reference, yes, you didn't see my movie. Oh, that movie. Oh, that a couple of movies. Oh, that movie. Oh, they market.
I'm sure, Vicki, like you said, you're uncomfortable, but some of the things he's saying, would you say that these are truth?
Yes. I mean, I said it earlier. That some of these things makes you very comfortable and lazy eventually. So at the end of the day, you're not, and it's easy come, easy go. Because you didn't work for it, you misuse it.
But you can be going and sustaining yourself.
But do you think
you'll still be going forever? You'll be going forever.
But have they complained to you? Have they complained to you? I the one doing the work.
You see these big men, the things know they work. You understand? So you go do things. Before you go come up small, then you go die. You know the things, the stress that they go through. You have no idea.
I stop you from experience.
Oh, you know what they go on for town. You know. Oh, sometimes they'll come and complain. You see, because this lady said, this big men, some also know, okay, this is what they want. So them too, they can't use their mind. You understand? Like this men's good format right now. Right now, if you be gay, you call me, oh baby. Men's gold is not paying me. I don't have money. So wait, if you have small, make we chop them. If men's gold release my money, I will give you baby. Women to oh, so baby have money, men's gold. Don't worry, money will come.
But now you've talked about how the women are blah blah blah. But quickly, let's end this one with this question. I hear also that you, the young men too, you have these big mamas who would also want to pay and who would also invite you over to places when their husbands are not there. Some of them are not even married or they are no longer married, and you guys will go for the money, just like you are saying. The women.
Make Ekwa answer that.
Ekwa is married, except you want to say that Ekwa is doing something.
No, you see that thing. A lot of people say it. even when it comes to me, when it comes to my friends and colleagues and like Echo, they chew the girls for the TV, like that is not me. But when it comes to the real Echo, I don't see the woman who are there somewhere and say, Charlie Echo. Somebody say, it's my crash. What kind of crash? When did you crash into me? Nothing.
Are you sure that you don't get
Mzgee, on your platform, please. We are launching this NGO, Operation Mamas.
What is that?
Operation Big Mamas.
Operation Big Mamas. Find us.
Who are interested in Echo?
Because they are not there. I don't see them. Honestly, I have not experienced.
On another side, they are there.
Okay, on other people, okay, yeah, but I'm talking about was a direct reference to me. But with me, Echo,
the big women don't come.
I don't.
But the young ones come. The small girls come.
Oh, they fancy you. They want to be with you. They want you to hang around with you.
They want you to buy them a drink, and then
from buying them a drink, they take a picture.
No, they take your number as well. They take your number as well.
You see my number? I can give it to you on air. It is, but the phone is mine. You can call 1 million times.
It's up to me to pay.
So that one there, you take.
Do the young ones send you nudes as well?
Nudes? No, unless you request for them.
Hey, so you have been requesting?
No.
Nana Buru. Because you're afraid if you request, your wife will go on.
No, if you request, I'll look at the thing now and delete. But most of them, if they send the thing, what shows is the right thing? Because this morning, even if you go to Instagram and look at the girls in my face, and you see this girl fair,
you meet
you go chat them and go say, this is black girl. Oh, that one I have seen some before. So I got to know a girl with a picture, and she's fair, Vicki, fair, you. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm at this social spot. Okay, yeah, all right, okay. All right. Okay, so I'm here. What are you the one wearing the white? I'm like, hold on, I'll call you back. I called another friend who knew her, like, Sana again, or you're black, Anna. But the picture is fair. And I was like, it was a hot argument. Like, this is not, and girl, not baby. We are then, so I'll see you later. So you, okay, hey, hi, how are you? Yeah, I just had a meeting.
Away.
No, it was a turn off. Not that she know nice or anything, but I was deceived. So right now, if I see any picture on Instagram or social media, you find said thing. It is not you.
It's not.
Oh, you are lying.
Until you see the person.
Oh, yes. But how can you... Vicki, I can't use her as an example. You wear blue hair and things, and you come there and it is your natural hair. I have been deceived now. What are you?
That's how I changed my hair.
But Nana, yes, you want to share experience, with the big mamas. Because
yes.
They are higher the amount, so...
Oh, experience there, yeah.
You get small.
Oh, we get. I have one of my songs, like it's called Big Mama. I was torn in between a big mama
and a slave queen.
And a slave queen.
Is he a slave queen or your girlfriend? If he's a slave queen, then he's an industry person.
Oh no! Hey, right now, see, girls they don't know where Joy Prime have day, but the way they go slave for Instagram, no be joke. So that one they no be industry person. But you understand? I was torn in between them. One is just pushing me with money. One is pushing me with love. So it's there. And then.
So which one did you settle for? Or you did the love small?
Oh, me, I was confused.
So you went for the money?
No, I was...
Confusion means that...
I was confused.
I
was confused.
That's why your life.
Me, I didn't know what to do.
So you did
So I put it in music. So I didn't know.
So after doing, or you now put the experience in music.
Oh.
It's okay.
So no, it was controversial. It was some way.
Yeah, the experience was controversial.
It wasn't complicated. It was controversial because woman complications are now some way. You understand? But it's there. Yeah. Oh, we got approached several times. Like maybe I'll call baby, you address you, I'll call baby. I said, oh, this one won't take your number. I said, oh, she doesn't want you to know who she really is, but say like some MPB, some big woman for one corner. Charlie, them too, they need help. Sometimes my husband.
So you are there to help them?
Oh, we the slave kings, we did. Yeah.
Sometimes we even get organized, young industry people for like some private party.
Yeah, we
And there's a
did.
prize.
Wow.
Hey.
Yes. There's a
Hey,
prize.
here in Ghana.
Yes.
You be like you get info. You
the pimp and this.
You get info. You get info past me.
Vicky, you the pimp where
Where we dey here?
My party be
I
you.
thought they will kill you. They are very active sexually.
Oh,
What
what
do
me
they
do? Oh,
They will use you. You know.
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Let me stay in my lane. Yeah?
Stay in your lane.
It is
we
peaceful.
need you alive.
Yeah, so-
Please stay in your lane. Okay, so let's move on from this. And we also hear that some of the celebs, because of the pressure that comes, you know, and the changes with time, you know, because of the demands from the job, you know, you have to, you know, cling to something. Apart from, yes, everybody believes in their God and all that, but it's either you are doing alcohol, as for the women business we're talking about, or you have to start smoking, or just to keep you in your lane, because you don't know who to trust, you don't know, you don't know, you're not sure of where to go to and who to speak to. So you might realize that you start with a thought, but by the time you know things are getting
you're
out
hooked
of
up in a
hand.
bottle. That one too is a point, but you see, for me again, when I started, you know, I'm a very introvert person. Like, I'm not, I'm not the loud kind of.
All over the place.
I'm not.
When people say they are introverts, yet you see them at almost every function.
It's because of our work. Okay, come and
Okay. Because
know?
I see almost everywhere.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can talk to my manager. Sometimes like, Nana, please, I'm not the outgoing type. Sometimes, you know, it's very hard. Like, this is the nature of my work, so let me just do it. You understand? And I quite remember when I started, Charlie, for doing something small, God, the way you be cool there. It's like, no, you know, I don't want to do something under the influence of something, and that thing no day, I no go feel, you know, function.
So you want to say that you don't drink?
No, I don't drink, I don't
You
smoke.
don't drink, you don't smoke.
No.
So what keeps you going? A man,
Nah.
or something must kill a man.
But you see, it's not just that, but I think it's discipline. Do you understand? That's what I think is discipline and knowing what you want. Freshness, you need to keep yourself healthy. You understand? And your mind healthy there. Me there for real. Me, anything that is unhealthy, I really eat healthy. You understand? Yeah, anopama, me one more time, me lemon, you know. Yeah, eat some good fruits.
So that the girls can keep feeling and
It's not
checking you
even
out.
about the girls. You need to love yourself. And son will be a person. You understand? That's what I believe in.
Okay, so Vicky, do you drink?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Occasionally, yeah.
occasionally. So you don't do that to survive, do you?
How?
If you've ever
Every
acted,
time-
if you've ever acted, you know that acting and a lot of alcohol doesn't go hand in hand, because you're giving like 3 pages of a script.
Script, you
and you're
have to
supposed to
read
memorize
and
it for
memorize.
maybe a particular scene, and then you depend on alcohol. You forget everything.
That's true.
I side with you, and more difficult for some of us who were brought up on stage. You can't. You can't. Forget it. You will mess up.
Wow.
You will mess up.
Now let's talk about the controversies. Sometimes we hear that, you know, the actors don't want their personal lives out there. But I always say that sometimes they put their personal life out there before. There are people who have not put anything about, like, for instance, I only saw a picture of you when you got married, and I haven't seen any picture of your wife again.
She's not part of the media.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like I'm saying, apart from the time you got married, I haven't seen pictures of her again. But there are people who will flaunt it every day.
Exactly.
But I was going to say that then when it flaunts every day, and God forbid, the thing is not there again, and you go and ask, they say that, and Ghanaians, you know how social media is so crazy. You can even post yourself wearing a nice shirt. They'll say, but where is your wife? What have we have heard? Da, 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 da.
I did some production not too long ago. I didn't have my wedding ring on, and I was there. It's on Instagram. Hey, nice picture, but where's your ring? Is everything okay with your wife? I'm like, hello.
Hello.
But sometimes you just need to be nice and say, oh, okay. I was in a production and I was not married as an actor, so I can't have a ring on. Oh, okay, thank you. Nice picture.
But you have to respond to all of them.
Some of them, you just want to put them to shame because that kind of person is starting
a conversation. That's true.
And
the next person might
want to start
It's a money
some
trap.
something.
Yeah.
So you
Small
just shut
fire.
them up, keep quiet, and go and look for a husband to marry.
You can't keep them off your business, because once you become a public figure, your business is everybody else's business. I mean, they always want to know what's up with you. That's what makes you a public figure.
You see?
But how are you able to
No,
keep
I don't
up?
agree with that kind of school of thought that I'm a public figure, so everything about me you have to know.
No, they want to know. I'm not saying you should let them know.
They want.
Yes, everybody
So they will
wants to
keep
know.
wanting. You feed them
That's
what
why
you
you
want to
can't
feed
keep
them.
them up. Otherwise, stop acting.
Exactly, because I was going to say that once you are somebody loves your movie, they want to know much more about you. They're looking up to you.
You grant
Your
interviews.
You see, that's the mystery that we need to keep as celebrities. The mystery of to him for your wife. It's like when I started stage, when we finish, the curtain comes down, pam, that's it. You won't see me again. You won't see anybody or all the artists again. But now it's changing. When we finish playing, we will go out and go and take pictures. No, it should remain a mystery. When the curtains drop, like, oh, so the people are gone. We won't get to see them again. That's why there's a backstage door. All artists pass there and they disappear. We go into thin air. So it becomes like magical. But when you finish now and they're taking, you're spoiling the mystery. It's like, there's a certain part of our life you will get to know. We'll give it to you. When we have interviews like that, you can drop all the questions because that's the opportunity you get. And most journalists do so. When they get you at events,
we have to
all
knock
the questions
everything.
from Adam,
Yes,
they will
because
ask
we'll not see you again in the next
That's when
maybe,
you
3 months or whatever.
So
Chalet,
you'll
that's
be
when we
there,
ask the damn questions.
You'll be there and like, interview. When did I grant this interview that they are not playing the soundbite?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sometimes we store them a while.
Don't be like that one and say, don't ask a damn question.
No, but permit me to ask you one dumb question, and that will be it. After you have been in the public eye, and people have had to put you on their lip.
Oh, Casado to get away.
But initially she said something. She said she's living her life. And I'm thinking, where is the contradiction? They want you to live their life, or you cannot live your life anymore because you become a star, because you said you're living your life, and some of the submissions you make, it is you. So when they begin to misunderstand you or judge you, how does it make you feel? Do you think that next time I have to pretend to live somebody else's life?
No, it has never made me, I've never thought of living anybody else's life, except if I'm playing a role or a character.
But the pressure comes, for instance, when you went on some interview, you went to talk about anal sex, it became news, people were upset that you talked about, but that's your life. Can't you live your life?
Did she say she likes it?
Oh, please.
No, but you said, I forgot. Did you say you like it?
Exactly.
And I'm sure that,
don't want to
that the
Oh,
backlash
that's what I
had
want.
some pressure on you. You understand? You put some pressure on you, the backlash back and forth. I'm sure you're human. And so I'm just asking because if I were in your shoes, I was like, okay, the next time, even if I like something, I don't want to be judged, so I'll pretend I don't like it. Or if I can speak to an issue, because I don't want to be judged, I won't speak to it.
As an individual, as much as possible, I like to fight depression. I like to avoid anything that will get me depressed. So my happiness is always my priority. If I walk in a room, I act according to how the environment accepts me. As long as I'm happy, I'm okay. I don't care what the next person thinks or what trend or and I say, hey, she talks too much. And I act according to how people. I give to you what you give to me, because that makes me happy. I don't know how to say, Ebi, you're nice to me, then I'm a chairman, and I say, but then I pretend to act nice. I don't know how to do that,
But has that changed your way of approaching, interviews and questions? Because I know that you had your own fight with me because of a question I went to ask about.
You asked a damn question.
A damn question about your ex, and you thought that I should have asked you that question and not ask a third person.
Personally, yes, because I will tell you the truth.
Exactly. So she had a long fight with me. Hey, Vicky and I were fighting for a long while.
Me, I will tell you that. Instead of question, make too much because
But
I'll let you know.
that question is it to the likeness of your listening?
I'll let you know exactly.
Hello,
We are interested in
I want to know.
So, like, for now, have you gone to say, okay, now if anybody asks me a question like this I'm going to answer because I don't want Ghanaians to hit hard at me?
No. That anal sex thing was actually a mistake. It was something, we were talking about oral sex. And my camera wasn't working at the time we were talking oral sex. So when my camera came on, the guy quickly switched to anal sex. And Madrian called him.
That he was recording.
So, no, I thought we're still talking about oral sex.
Okay.
So, me and my dream were oral sex, because that was what we were discussing.
And then,
this
is the opportunity for you to clear the air.
So that one, right?
Are you the interview? Are you the Are you Mzgee?
So you like oral sex, not anal sex, oral no. Oh.
No.
I mean, all the right.
All the oral no.
Mzgee, please, let's your friend say why. Let's continue the interview.
My baby.
No, but you know bad. You know bad. It's not a bad
so
idea.
Ghanaians misunderstood you, and
Yes, I made a mistake and I said no instead of oral, because we were talking about oral behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that was what happened.
But how did you manage that? Because that was heavy, you know.
It was hard. It was hard, but the normal me had to just sweep everything and live my life. I mean, because we are saying, if I get depressed and I commit suicide or do something harmful to myself, they'll still live their lives.
That one.
Hey, how?
But you know how many people didn't do that one?
But have you attempted?
I
Because I think last year, is it last year or last 2 years?
People they
and
do
last year,
well.
I know, I hear it's very nice, eh?
People they do them. Oh, we didn't do them.
but you've had some very tough moments, you know. Have you
I
contemplated doing anything to yourself?
You won't just change the topic. I say people they do them.
I go come. You do some before.
People they do
No, but you do some
well. Right now the girls
Have you
say
enjoyed
And even
that?
the guys, not just the girls.
Right.
The guys, they do too.
It's okay. Can we change the topic?
yeah, because it's getting slippery.
It's getting
slippery.
Well, the
But
angle
have
they
you
go, no fine.
contemplated doing anything harmful to yourself? I think in 2017 and 2016, you had some hard times. I think especially in 2017, when the news about you, what's his name, the Sierra Leonean, people said he jilted you. People said, blah blah blah, and being on the lips of everybody. Do you contemplate? Because sometimes
Never, not once. And thank God for God and the people around me. Never, not once. Because I believe in all shall pass. This too shall. There's nothing like permanent. Whatever you're going through now, just know it will pass. Eventually, it will pass. So why kill yourself or harm yourself because of what is happening now at the moment? It will pass. So that's what I kept telling. And with the support of my loved ones and family, I was able to get through it. Like, it wasn't very, I won't sit here and act like it was extremely easy, but it wasn't that hard. I was off the screens for some time. I stopped granting interviews for some time because I was advised to, but not because I was that depressed or I was like that. I was fine, I was living my life.
You're living your life now, but have you also contemplated in the space where I've heard people say that, in 2010, you brought a higher there, and ever since then, even though we've been hearing you bring songs, people say, Charlie, have people talked so much about you that sometimes you contemplate either quitting or doing something harmful to yourself?
No. That's what I was saying earlier on. I love myself. You understand? Yeah. And I do things in my time. My outside pressure ain't weigh me at all. You understand? No. Because I know what I'm doing. I know what I have. You understand? So, no, not even a minute. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for God for putting me where I am, where I've gotten to in life. Charlie, do you know how many people who wish to be in my shoes? Millions of people. You understand? Yeah, and we always give thanks to God for life and Charlie, where
How far he's brought you.
We've gotten to in life.
Finally with you.
Yes, sir.
You won't answer again.
Because he's done with the interview.
In his mind.
Don't ask him any
In
damn
his
questions
mind.
again.
In his mind, before he would tell me that his wife is not part of the media. I won't ask anything again. But thank you very much for joining us on this discussion. We've been asking Eva, stars get influence when they experience stardom. I had Ekosmith Asante, who is an actor, fellow actor, actress. Vicki Zuga also was on this set with us. And then musician Anaburu. All three of them joined us for this conversation. We're very, very grateful to all of them. We are back again next week on the G-Spot. My name is Mzgee, and thanks to the entire production team. Have a good evening.